The Epstein Files, unveiling the intersection of sex, influence, and power. The Jeffrey Epstein case has ignited a fierce public debate, laying bare the unsettling confluence of sex, influence, and power that facilitated a systemic pattern of exploitation and alleged corruption. This controversy has not only implicated individuals across the political spectrum, but has also forced a critical re-evaluation of accountability within elite circles and the institutions designed to uphold justice. Overview of the Epstein case and its significance. Jeffrey Epstein's journey from a financier in the 1980s to the center of a global sex trafficking scandal is a stark narrative of privilege and predation. Establishing his firm, J. Epstein and Company, he amassed considerable wealth and used his social acumen to forge relationships with influential figures in politics, business, and entertainment. Despite a 2008 conviction in Florida for procuring a minor for prostitution, which resulted in a lenient 13-month sentence with work release, Epstein managed to maintain his social standing and continued to associate with powerful individuals. The legal system's leniency at the time raised significant questions about the ability of the wealthy to navigate justice differently. In 2019, Epstein was arrested again on federal charges of sex trafficking minors in New York and Florida. His subsequent death by suicide in his jail cell in August 2019 led to widespread speculation and numerous conspiracy theories, further intensifying public scrutiny. His death ultimately precluded further criminal proceedings, leaving many questions unanswered and a lingering sense of unfinished justice for his alleged victims. Alleged connections between Epstein and politicians. Epstein's network extended deeply into political spheres, creating uncomfortable associations for figures from various ideological backgrounds. These connections underscore the widespread reach of his influence. Donald Trump, documents and reports indicate that Epstein and Donald Trump socialized from the late 1980s through the mid-2000s, primarily in New York City and Palm Beach. Bill Clinton, former President Bill Clinton, was also connected to Epstein, reportedly flying on Epstein's private jet and attending events at his properties. Ehud Barak, former Israeli Prime Minister Ehud Barak, maintained a long-standing relationship with Epstein, including multiple visits to Epstein's various properties. Barak has since expressed regret for this association, particularly following the public release of documents detailing their interactions. Peter Mandelson, British politician Peter Mandelson, was reported to have a friendship and business relationship with Epstein, which continued even during and after Epstein's initial conviction. This association sparked scandals and calls for resignation within the UK government. Stacey Plaskett, US Virgin Islands delegate. Stacey Plaskett reportedly received campaign contributions from Epstein and faced criticism for her interactions with him, including text messages that surfaced during a congressional hearing. The exploitation of sex, influence, and power. The Epstein case serves as a chilling illustration of how individuals in positions of authority can exploit fundamental human drivers for illicit gain. Sex. At its core, Epstein's criminal enterprise revolved around the sexual exploitation of minors. His vast wealth and high-level connections were allegedly instrumental in facilitating these abhorrent activities, creating a system where vulnerable individuals were targeted. Influence. Epstein masterfully leveraged his relationships with powerful and influential figures. This network provided him with a veneer of credibility and access to elite social circles, which he allegedly exploited to further his illicit activities, creating a shield that often deterred scrutiny. Power. The dynamics of power were profoundly manipulated in this case. Epstein's ability to maintain his associations and receive a remarkably lenient plea deal in 2008 demonstrated how power can be used to silence victims, evade accountability, and manipulate the justice system. Implications for the political landscape and society. The revelations from the Epstein case carry profound implications that resonate across the political landscape and society at large. Erosion of trust in institutions. The involvement of numerous high-profile politicians, business leaders, and other influential figures has severely eroded public trust in political, legal, and social institutions. It raises questions about who truly wields power and whether justice is applied equally to all. Demand for accountability. The case underscores an urgent societal demand for greater accountability and transparency from those in power. It highlights the critical need for robust mechanisms to prevent abuse and exploitation, regardless of an individual's status or connections. Cultural reflection. The Epstein files compel a broader societal examination of how power and privilege can be weaponized to exploit vulnerable individuals. This includes reflecting on the systemic changes required to address such deep-seated issues and to ensure that no one is above the law. Supporting evidence and recent developments. The information presented is substantiated by credible sources, including reports from reputable news organizations like the Associated Press and the Washington Post, alongside documented legal proceedings and official statements. Recent developments continue to shed light on various facets of the Epstein saga. As of February 14, 2026, UTC, new details have emerged. Just today, it was reported how Jeffrey Epstein allegedly used the glamour of the Nobel Peace Prize to entice his global network of elites. Yesterday, on February 13, 2026, UTC, former Israeli Prime Minister Ehud Barak reiterated his regret regarding his association with Epstein, following the detailing of their long friendship. Also yesterday, on February 13, 2026, UTC, further scrutiny was given to the gifts and soup from Uncle Jeffrey, the Epstein ties that ended Kathy Ruemmler's run at Goldman. Conclusion. The Epstein Files controversy stands as a profound and disturbing cautionary tale. It powerfully illustrates how the convergence of sex, influence, and power can lead to systemic abuse, corruption, and a profound breach of public trust. The ongoing revelations underscore the necessity for unwavering vigilance, rigorous accountability, and fundamental systemic reform to prevent such exploitation from occurring again and to ensure that justice is served for all, regardless of their status.